And welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin, altcoin, the stock market. Are we going to have a rebound right now? Are we going to have a crash? I'm going to show you today why I believe we could be seeing a short-term rebound. So give me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we post one video about crypto trading every single day. And also this video, guys, is brought to you by one of our partners, Bluefin, the best non-KYC exchange I use for all of my trades. If you guys want to join with discounted fees, come and click in the description below. There is a nice code for you to get some discounts on your trading fees. Bluefin, the best exchange, is going to be number one very, very soon. But anyway, guys, let's talk about BTC, and we are right now. So we dropped down from $88,500 to $81,000. And the reason is because, again, about this rubbish about Donald Trump, that the tariffs are coming and all of that. But the main reason, if you actually watch my previous videos, I don't know how many times I said, be careful about the level. We had to close above 90K. We're still under resistance. Delta is still negative and blah, blah, blah. Some people listened to me and they acted accordingly. Some other people, they were talking about 95K, 100K. You see all the influencers. They were calling 100K yesterday when Bitcoin was at 90K, and now they're calling for 70,000. So again, guys, the thing is, our community, our VIP group is already ahead from everybody else. Like, for example, even yesterday, we said 82 towards 84, 85. You can see from here, guys, we already discussed all of that. You can see as well the trading results coming up. I'm still like in a few trades. I bought Bitcoin, long Bitcoin, a little bit higher, but I'm really hoping to close in a good profit. But of course, guys, look at Jeremy calling CRV one day ago, one of my pro members, 60% in a day. Guys, this is a difficult market. Very difficult to read, and especially if you want to trade it, you have to be in the right group, in a group that has a proven track record of experience, has many, many, many winning rates, high percentage, like I can demonstrate to you from here. Everything recorded here, everything recorded. You can see. So if you really want to start to elevate your trading game, if you really want to survive this situation right now with BTC and crypto, you got to educate yourself. You got to be in a community where you can really benefit from it. Get trading calls, analysis, for example, like Bitcoin, altcoins, anything you can think of, guys. Come on the VIP group. There is a link in the description. So I'm going to see you there. Very important to be there. But now let's talk about BTC and let's concentrate right now. So this week is going to be super important. April 2nd is going to be Donald Trump with these bloody tariffs. That is complete bullshit. Second of all, is going to be Friday is going to be unemployment rate, guys. That's going to be super important. If you're going to see a high unemployment rate, the Fed quite likely is going to cut interest rates. Also, we're going to have Jerome Powell talking. I can't imagine what he's going to say. And that is going to be very important. Now, the reason why I'm actually very, very bullish, and I'm getting more and more bullish, I'm going to probably keep by the dip, from here to here, is two things. Number one, it's this chart over here, guys. Trueflation. Trueflation is basically, it's an indicator of inflation that usually leads the market, right? CPI is a lagging indicator that shows up 2 months later than trueflation, whereas trueflation is the real measurement of inflation. Now, guys, trueflation is in March was at 1.3%, and now we are at 1.79%. Guys, inflation is falling like a rock. Don't tell me again, don't come to me and say inflation, the stagflation, and all the bullshit, because it's not true. This is actually measuring what is happening right now in the market. To have a normal economy, you should have a 3%, 3.5% inflation would be normal. Guys, we've been having 1.3% low GDP. What are we talking about? About stagflation, reacceleration inflation. Inflation is coming down, and the Fed is going to cut interest rates. He will cut interest rates. Of course, we need to understand as well about unemployment rate. That's another story. Second of all, guys, M2 and Bitcoin. This is from Joe Consorti. Joe, thank you very much for showing me the chart, really for letting me use the chart here. Great guy, by the way, guys. Follow Joe. Global M2 and Bitcoin. Again, global M2 leads Bitcoin. So if you see this chart from here, we should be seeing Bitcoin to restart to pump probably from now. So gold is an all-time high. Bitcoin is correcting right now. M2 is going like on a mission. What I'm actually thinking now is what's going to be happening if the Fed decide to cut interest rates and Donald Trump is not going to say anything about tariffs. To me, the most obvious answer is going to be we're going to see a breakout from here. We're going to see potentially something like that. Okay, maybe another sweep down to make everybody super scared about the whole situation, and then up again to maybe do that. We can call it complacency rally up to 100K, and then we need to assess, guys. That's why the VIP is the place to be, guys. That's why we discuss every single day about the situation. But right now, I'm bullish. I'm buying. If you're gonna go to 75K, guys, I'm gonna buy like crazy. So right now, BTC is basically still to be considered as a potential channel from here. So we still haven't broken down from this level. If we're gonna break down from here, okay, it's gonna be a bad news about Trump, about all that rubbish, which in my opinion is complete, nonsense. But we could be seeing like a sort of like ABCD correction, and then from like 73 to 75. That again, 73 to 75 is not a bad area. If you look at this, guys, it's like a retest of a previous high. So it's probably bad for people that bought $110,000, and it's not my fault. I sold around like 95, 96,000 back in November, December, and I have the proof. So right now from here, guys, what I could be expecting could be, yeah, maybe one more drop down to here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna go back to 100K. But this situation about to see the doom and gloom scenario that everybody's so scared right now is complete nonsense. Like the sentiment is just totally crazy. Look at the charts. Don't look at the situation right now, which is very, very important. So BTC, that's what I can see. I can also show you a little bit more intraday what could be happening right now. So it looks like we had a break from 77,000 to 88,000. Right now we are retesting down this area, and it looks like that's if you're gonna get good news with the tariffs. The tariffs are gonna be no how do I say, like a nothing burger scenario. They're gonna impose some tariffs. The market is going to respond by basically they sell the rumor by the news. We should be seeing like a pump up to here with BTC at the retracement here of Fibonacci around 85 to $87,000. That could be reasonable. And then of course, once you're going to see what's happening with the unemployment rate, we could be seeing from here either a rejection from like a sort of like maybe down a little bit more 75K, and then finally we start, or even it could be going up from here. But that's what I can see right now. I don't see the catastrophic events of 50K, 40K, the end of the world, and all that BS. I'm actually quite bullish. And again, I might be totally wrong, of course, but at the same time, anything can happen. Guys, I'm going to show you as well. Solana, we had a breakdown from here. So we went up to 147 when BTC was at 88K. We broke this very important structure. And right now, you can see that what could be happening from here. Is Solana going to have another leg down, and then we're going to go higher, or is going to go and recover and probably try to retest this area around 133 and 34? In my opinion, we could be seeing maybe a little bit of a drop from here, then up to this area, and then we need to see what happens on Friday with Jay Powell and with the unemployment rate. Because if unemployment rate is going to come lower than expectation, people are going to go and panic and blah blah blah. We could be seeing maybe one more drop and then finally up, or we should be able to go high. But short term, what I could be expecting, I really found appealing to see, especially in this area, that we should be able to go and retest this break of structure. You can see we had a break of structure on this area, so it would be reasonable to go back to around 135 to 138 in the next upcoming future. Maybe not saying like we're going to go straight away, but it could be maybe like a drop like that, and then recoil from here, and then of course going to go down. Of course, if you guys want to know the exact levels where I'm going to buy in, it's written over here in the VIP group, because I do analysis every single day about entry points. Next one, guys, to discuss Ethereum. Again, I'm bullish on Ethereum. I'm really bullish on Ethereum. I'm bullish, but doesn't mean that if I say I'm bullish, it's going to pump from here. Doesn't mean that, because you can see right now we are into a potential wedge. We are into a falling wedge from here. There is a very big level of support around 1,500 to 1,700. And but right now from here, you can see the RSI pointing to the upside. You can see as well this basically falling wedge to go down, and eventually, once you're going to be able to break this point, we should be seeing like a big pump up to 2,500 to even $3,100. That could be making sense completely. We know that so many now Ethereum haters saying, it's going to be impossible, it's terrible, and all of that. But in reality, that's what could be happening. We can also see, I can see lots of people saying and talking about the whales buying Ethereum, like so many whales are buying. So what we can see from here with the volume footprint, we can have a look at who's actually buying and selling. You can see the total volume, and I mean, it's actually quite good. You can see 12,000 positive delta. Looks like somebody's buying from this point here. If you actually compare, right, the last drop from this point, you can see minus 51,000, minus 70,000, and then you see plus 12,000. That actually looks quite good, and that could potentially signify like a nice short-term pump to the upside. But again, Ethereum probably could be like a short-term pump. Again, be very careful when it comes right now to go along, to think, is this the end of the correction? The end of the correction is going to come. I'll show you where with Ethereum. So in my opinion, we need to break around probably this level here. So once we're going to go and probably go around this area, if you can break 3,200, you're going to have a complete shift of trend. So this point here is when you see the trend changing completely and then go higher. But if you're going to go to this point here and then you have a rejection, this can still be like, going to the downside. So be very careful when it comes to here, when it comes around 3,200, if you're going to have a relief rally. And I believe it's going to be happening, because after that, we could be seeing maybe like something like that, another drop, and then finally the push to the upside. Again, quantitative easing, Fed is going to cut rates. I'm very bullish. Now, crypto total market cap. Again, people are telling me how the bearish they are, is the end of the bull market. The MACD crossed on the monthly, crossed negative, whatever. But the thing is, I agree with everybody saying right now that the MACD has crossed negative. That is the end of the world and all of that, because I really believe we are at the very end of our bull market. But this doesn't imply, and remember July 2021, that we should be seeing another pump to the upside, which we haven't seen. So it doesn't matter if the bull market is over right now, because if you look at this structure, we could be seeing easily one last push to the upside. And when people tell me that, it's impossible, it can't happen, we can't go to 4.59 trillions, whatever, it's going to be impossible. I mean, did you see the government that wants to buy a million Bitcoin right now? You can see if that happens, of course, this can go way, way higher than this. Again, I could be totally wrong. Let me know in the comments what you think. But at the same time, even if it's like, is the end, we could be seeing maybe something like that, then a big push to conclude our bull market, and then we can drop. Because I can tell you guys, I'm expecting a big crash after that, a big crash, but not right now. I still believe like, we have one more leg to go to the upside, and to finish, the bull market. So another reason why I am very, very bullish: US 10-year treasury yield. Bond market leads the Fed. So whenever you see the 10 years dropping like that, and if you probably watch my previous videos, you probably can tell me if you are one of the my devoted followers. And thank you to you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel as well. And to those who are not subscribe please, so we can grow a little bit more and we can give high quality data. I've been saying that the US 10-year treasury yield, very important indicator, is showing a massive bear flag and also like a head and shoulder. If this is going to continue to go down, the Fed is going to be forced to cut interest rates. And what do you think happens if they cut interest rates? More money into the system, more money into crypto, more money into stocks, and all of that. So this is playing out by the book. So we're going to see, of course, it's still not completed. We have to, I guess, like observe a little bit more. But at the same time, this is when it's gonna finish from here, guys. The Fed is gonna cut, and if we're gonna see maybe like 2 or 3 cuts in maybe April, June, July, we should be seeing that parabolic move to come. That's why it's very exciting as well, guys. The DXY Again, people telling me how bullish they are with the DXY. To me, I see, first of all, a completion of a head and shoulder here, which I highlighted a long time ago. And I can see basically the DXY on live support. To be honest, it looks like maybe we could be seeing a bear flag from here and then another drop down. Target for the DXY is going to be down here, 97, 98. Then I'm going to be out of the game. I can tell you already, it's going to be over for me. And I'm expecting that when that happens, risk assets are going to go crazy, totally crazy. Fed is going to cut rates and such and such. It's going to be important. Next one, guys, the stock market, very important. Sorry, before the stock market, I also want to discuss the Bitcoin dominance. Talking about our season, where we are with our season, and all of that. The Bitcoin dominance. Also, I think I didn't also talk about the total free market cap as well. Total free altcoin season. Where are we right now? We are at a beautiful level of diagonal support. Are market makers going to be bastards that they're going to go and destroy the market? Great. They can push it down to here. But what's going to be happening when we're going to have a glimpse of a good news? My opinion, we're going to see something like that as a final push to the upside. You don't believe me? Again, you can go and check another channel and you can listen to those who tell you that a recession is coming tomorrow. But in my opinion, crypto total market cap has a way to go back to maybe $740 billion. It can definitely do that. It's not hard for coins like the altcoins. Now, talking about as well, which I missed already. Let's say from here, I'm going to get the Bitcoin dominance chart, BTC point. And by the way, guys, what is actually very important that you need to understand is that once you're going to see a proper reversal, you're going to notice that. You're going to notice like a big pump to the upside. BTC dominance is just going up like crazy. And to be honest, the more it goes up, the more I'm getting bullish. Look at that. Crazy, totally crazy. Is it going to go up to 68, 70%? I really hope so, because right now, altcoins have been completely decimated. Altcoins have been totally destroyed. I saw some of them that lost 90, 80% and all of that. So what do you think is going to be happening when this is going to go down? I mean, did you remember what happened when in March 2024 we went down from 54 to 50%, or even here from 61 to 50, we went down by 5%? What happened to altcoins? So what is it going to be happening if we're going to go down from there? So we're at this point here. Let's say we're going to go up to, I don't know, 70, 68%, whatever, and then we're going to go down again to 53 or even as low as 46%. I mean, what's going to be happening to altcoins, guys? 6x, 7x, 8x is not going to be uncommon, I can tell you already. But of course, we need this one to break first. And now it's not breaking. Now the uncertainty about the whole situation is basically blocking everybody from buying. Now let's also analyze, very important, the stock market, S&P 500. Where are we right now? So you can see that we're basically now at the level of diagonal support. I'm going to go and cancel so you can see a little bit better. Diagonal support from here. We have 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here. Now, is this the beginning of a reversal from this point? It could be. It definitely could be. And also, you can see we were into another level of diagonal support from here, which has been broken down. So in general, throughout my 10 years of experience, not many, but enough to make good decisions, is that in general, you can see that whenever you have a breakdown of a structure, let's say, for example, we're following the structure from here, in general, the market tend to go and do like a retest. Maybe it could be maybe something like that, a retest up to here, make everybody super bullish, and then down again. There could definitely be a possibility. Or in this case from here, I already analyzed this before, we could be seeing maybe a sort of a ABC. So A, B, C, and then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, looking at this, even if we're going to have a correction down to 5,200, 5,100, guys, I am super bullish. I am super bullish. Like really looking at especially the Fed, starting to potentially cutting rates and all of that. Trump stimulating the economy. That's going to be great. And even looking at this, guys, I mean, from the lowest point in the bear market in 2022 to the bull market here, we're basically at the first level of Fibonacci here. So I don't know why people are panicking, to be honest. I mean, probably because they were holding like crazy risk assets and they go everything, they bought all of their savings, everything into Filecoin or to, what's the other one? Fartcoin, Boobcoin, I don't know how they even call. So from here, again, I mean, we're just touching here. Maybe are we going to go down to 5,141? Possible, but eventually I could be seeing something like that to happen. Again, I could be completely wrong. So don't don't trade based on what I'm saying. Trade based on your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. But otherwise, guys, I really would like you to leave you here with today, just leaving some comments and to tell me what you think about this whole situation. Do you agree with myself? Do you agree with the fact that we're already in a bear market and there is a recession? Let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I wish you a great day, and